Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bruins offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. If you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one.
And make no mistake about it, this matchup is about these rushing offenses. Not just these running backs and quarterbacks that can get it done, but these offensive lines. These guys are absolute road graders, and they pride themselves on being physical and taking over the line of scrimmage. So we got a great matchup here. Both these defenses are going to be challenged up front. Which team can be the most physical? This probably comes down to which defense can do the best job stopping the run.
Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Midway through the season, now staying in that top 25, staying relevant in the playoff discussion, that's a big deal. But what do they need to do in the second half of the schedule here?
Less attention to the number beside their name, more attention to what's still out there to be played for. There's the college football playoff, there's big bowl games. There's a lot out there still, but you've got to win. That's the key right now in the second half of the season, taking one game at a time and making sure you leave it all out on the field.
No doubt, because you don't know what's going to happen in the top 25 around you. You don't know who's going to lose. We've seen it now. More parity with transfer portal and NIL, more losses and upsets that you were like, that would never happen, and then you're right back in.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Cardinals offense will now get its first chance with the football.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
Quick completion to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. 4th down, Iamaleava. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Iamaleava. Got his man on the right.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They just flew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. He fires to the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Foley. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big play.
Caught, and he's got room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisville!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Sends it back in motion. Iamaleava. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. the great Jackie Robinson, also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last kick.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, here's Brown. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Number 48 in punt formation to kick it off.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Handoff to the single running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the move, it's Knight. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's got him. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms and decision time for this offense. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Looking to scramble. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Knight. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Bruins! Ready to try the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Louisville 10, UCLA 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville. And the offense coming out ready to attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Here's the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Iamaleava. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Dumps it off in the flats. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Bruins! He got it, beat down in bounds.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch, and he's free. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Foley. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morgan. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Iamaleava. Snagged in the middle, it's Matthews. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Iamaleava. Escapes the pressure going right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Running inside, it's Knight. Picks up the 1st down. Maybe some room here. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Cardinals, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Zings it complete to the right. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Flying down the left side. And he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And just when you thought this half was going to end ho-hum, the offense coughs it up, and the defense is able to not only recover the fumble, but they take it back for a touchdown. They steal more points before heading in at halftime.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Boise State taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Broncos looking for a 3rd straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons. Now back to your game in Louisville. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Cardinals head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Pulls and fires complete. Good, solid tackle.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On target to the left. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well stick with him. Crosses to 35. Might have a chance. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. First down.
Handoff, Isaac Brown. Finding some room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll take the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry up. Snap from the gun on third down. Pressure coming. Oh, what a cut. Makes a grab and room to run. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They just keep firing. On the run, fires downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the returner will be brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing, Iamaleava. Right on the money. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Maybe a crease. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Oh, they're after him. Keeps it and gets the first down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The Bruins with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Iamaleava. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Knight. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Bruins! And you can smell that upset brewing as the confidence grows as they have taken the lead.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down will open up the final period. Delayed handoff, it's Brown. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete. Still running at the 40. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what route.
Got it! They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Going to the run, it's Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Cardinals with a counterpunch. And it's blocked. Now he can return this. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back. Makes the grab in their space. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Here comes the heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Got it. Touchdown, Bruins. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Bruins fight back with a score of their own.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. RPO complete to open the drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Richardson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. On target over the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. With the the catch. It's Richardson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. At midfield, he's got room. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The keeper on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Here we go, ready.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Touchdown, Cardinals! And with that, they move out front here on the 4th. The Cardinals with a counterpunch.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Throwing, Imaliava. Bringing the heat. Back open in the middle. Turning it on. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Looking down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
A